were told you couldn't shoot. You weren't a good shooter. Were we misinformed?
I ain't heard that in a minute.
With Flight Sports TV. Listen, I got a whole lot of shit I got to discuss right now. It's involving, you already know, my guy Lonzo Ball, our favorite guy, ZO2. You already know what it is. Number one, this is something I need to get off my chest. Pause. Number one, Lonzo Ball and my man Billy Donovan, upon return, if not already, you know, these two, they need to really be meeting and really discussing on how they need to manage all this talent. And I know some people are sitting back laughing like, what the hell are you talking about, Flight? What do you make absolutely no goddamn sense? Listen, it makes a whole lot of sense. And like I said, I've discussed this on numerous occasions, on and offline, you know, because this is serious. And like I said, I truly believe this in my heart of hearts. You know, number one, Billy Donovan is the head coach of this basketball team, correct? Yes. Lonzo Ball, he is the starting point guard of this basketball team, correct? Yes, I believe so. You know, Lonzo Ball is pretty much the coach on the floor, you understand? Especially when you get into these high pressurized situations, you're going to have to lean on Lonzo, you're going to have to lean on Billy Donovan, you know. So right now with this basketball team, you got an elite squad, you know. Right now, they're pretty much, like I said, they've been tied all year long, pretty much either they're number one in the East or they're tied or they're top three. You know, this team is a juggernaut. Lonzo Ball is playing with the MVP, arguably, you know, is between him and Joel Embiid. I think at this point, what you want to flip the coin or give it to them both is a tie. You know, that's just in my heart of hearts. You know, Zach LaVine, these dudes are, this guy's an assassin, and I believe he has the capability to take his game up 60 more notches, you know. And then you got Vooch, Big Vooch, everybody's favorite guy to, like I said, to trip on, you know. But Vucevic is doing his thing, you know. It's just solid, you know. People don't give him enough credit, but he always comes through for the Chicago Bulls. You know, Vooch been putting up monster numbers, you know, on and off, you know, but this year, you know, 17 points per game, and he putting up 11 rebounds. I think that's solid. You know, he didn't make the All-Star team this year, but he is no pushover, you know, but defensively, at times, he could be a pushover. So he has to be cognizant of that, and I think the Bulls are trying to shore that up leading into the playoffs, right? So then you got, those are your three top guys, right? And then, of course, you want to go into, look at the guards that you got. And this is where things get tricky, you know, because all of these guys truly believe that they're either starters or they should be starting, you know, or in the near future, they should be starting. That's what I meant to say. So look at a Kobe White, for instance. I believe Kobe White believes he's an NBA starting point guard in this league. He should be starting. You know, Ayo DeSumo, I feel like he feels like he's a starter, but deep down, if he says, okay, I'm not a starter, I should be starting by next year. You know, I think that's the way Ayo is moving, you know, and I think all that is solid because you need young lions like that, and you need players, because if everybody's firing on all cylinders, you're a much more dangerous basketball team. But Lonzo Ball, out of all three of those guards, and we didn't get to Caruso, that's what I'm trying to tell you, is an abundance of talent that's on this roster, ladies and gentlemen. C-Red has really, like I said, they're swimming in chips right now, you understand? But headed into we've seen teams like this where, man, on paper is just wild, you know, MVP candidates. We've seen it. When you go into the playoffs, everything slows down. The game is played different. It's officiated differently. It's just almost a whole completely different game. And, you know, I think having a facilitator, a guy who could set these guys up, because DeMar, he gets his numbers. Zach, they get their numbers. But deep down, at times, they've tried to do better at this, but they are working a lot, to get their numbers. DeMar has to work entirely too hard. Zach is working too hard to put up numbers, shooting over 3-4 defenders. Just entirely too hard. And I'm just saying, it looks good now in the regular season when these things happen. You seeing DeMar shooting over 3 defenders, 2 different defenders. It looks cool. But come playoff time, it's not so easy. And you're going to need a guy who can slow things down in the half court, put guys in position and score and to win. And I believe that guy's Lonzo Ball, because if you look at your point guard lineup, and I'll just throw Lonzo, and I'll even put Kobe White, and I'll even throw Io in there. We've seen Io and these guys facilitate the basketball, right? But we all know Lonzo Ball's strength is facilitating, right? So I believe you need to put him in that seat, give Lonzo Ball the ball, and let him cultivate this offense and take it to never before seen heights that I believe could be imagined this season. And I keep emphasizing this season because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. And the Bulls, like I continuously say, this is the year, all of the trials and tribulations going on in the East. You hear what's going on in New York. Kyrie could be coming back as early as this year. I'm already on the record as saying Kyrie will be a full-time player next season. Okay? And then now you going into what's going on with Miami. I think they're a dark horse. Milwaukee looked like they took a step back this season. Philadelphia, James Harden, this, that, and the third. Yeah, they look good. You never know with Embiid. I'm not going to put all my money on Embiid, even though he's been healthy. But you go to Brooklyn, the Kyrie, and then Ben Simmons. He's nursing his back injury. Kevin Durant is having issues. You got to cash in this season. And like I stated before, Billy Donovan and Lonzo need to figure this thing out. Because if they don't, I'm on the record of saying this thing can blow up in everybody's face come playoff time, especially if you don't have a facilitator. These guys ain't going to be able to go 1-on-5 in the playoffs. It's just not going to happen. At times, yes. But for the most part, it's going to be slowed, methodical, and like almost like a chess match. And you're going to need, elite facilitating to beat some of these teams, especially in crunch time. Lonzo, he's never been in the playoffs. I think that's going to be something new for him. But I have no doubt in my mind that he has what it takes, to figure it out. He's been in almost every situation. There's no pressure that's going to necessarily affect him. He done been in just about every pressurized situation except the postseason. You looking at a guy that came in with the hype of a LeBron James level, just heavily scrutinized. You understand? The playoffs, he might be right at home. Put him in that seat and let him cultivate these guys and take them. Like I said, he can do it. This is the guy, Lonzo Ball, what you paid for. Y'all didn't get him for a bag of chips. This was a heavy investment. And I'm telling you, this investment could be a heavy return. But I'm just trying to give you guys a pathway for success. Lonzo Ball and my man Billy Donovan must meet, must discuss this and work this out. I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts. It's Flight Sports TV. Peace and love.